Did Hamas just rebuild its entire fighting force? According to Israeli defense sources, yes. And the number? A staggering 40,000 fighters. Let that sink in. After nearly 6 months of one of the most destructive conflicts Gaza has ever seen, Hamas is reportedly back to its pre-war manpower levels. Israeli officials are sounding the alarm. But how is this even possible? Let's rewind. On October 7, 2023, Hamas launched a massive surprise attack into Israel, triggering a full-scale Israeli military response. The Gaza Strip became a war zone. Airstrikes, ground incursions, relentless bombardments. Israel's goal was clear: eradicate Hamas, kill its leadership, dismantle its infrastructure, eliminate its military capacity. In the first months of the war, Israel claimed it had killed over 12,000 Hamas militants. Dozens of senior commanders were targeted. Hundreds of miles of tunnels were destroyed. Intelligence assets, weapons caches, and command centers were systematically hit. And yet, today, Israeli defense officials say Hamas has regrouped, reorganized, and replenished its numbers to around 40,000 fighters. This isn't just about headcount. It's about resilience, adaptation, survival. So how did they do it? First, let's talk about tactics. Hamas has shifted from conventional formations to decentralized guerrilla cells, small groups embedded in Gaza's shattered neighborhoods, hit-and-run attacks, improvised explosive devices, sniper operations, tunnel ambushes. This makes them harder to detect and nearly impossible to eliminate entirely. Second, recruitment. In war-torn Gaza, desperation breeds enlistment. With over 2 million civilians enduring siege-like conditions, young men are often left with few options. Food shortages, unemployment, and the total collapse of civil infrastructure have driven many to join Hamas, not necessarily for ideology, but for survival. In return for loyalty, fighters reportedly receive essentials: food, medicine, shelter, and protection for their families. Third, the tunnels. Despite Israel's campaign to destroy the underground network, many tunnels remain intact or have been rebuilt. These tunnels are Hamas's lifeline. They're used to move personnel, weapons, and even abducted Israeli soldiers. Some run under refugee camps, hospitals, and schools. Others stretch toward the Egyptian border. And because they're constantly being expanded or repaired, they continue to give Hamas mobility and protection. Then there's outside support. While Qatar has publicly mediated for hostage deals and ceasefires, Hamas also receives strategic, financial, and technical backing from Iran. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has long supported Hamas with weapons blueprints, training, and funding. Additionally, regional militias like Hezbollah in Lebanon have coordinated with Hamas tactically and logistically. But this resurgence also reveals something deeper. Israel's declared objective of total Hamas elimination is proving elusive. Military pressure, while intense, is not breaking the group. Instead, it's evolving it. In January 2024, Israel estimated that Hamas still had about 20,000 to 30,000 fighters. By April, that number rose to 40,000, according to Israeli intelligence leaks. Officials suggest Hamas has redistributed its leadership, with local commanders running independent cells. Coordination is less centralized, but still deadly effective. On the ground, Israeli troops continue facing ambushes, tunnel traps, and night raids. Intelligence gathering has become more difficult. Hamas is using human shields and urban warfare to its advantage. Even after Israeli forces reoccupy areas, fighters reemerge. This raises a critical question. Can Hamas actually be destroyed militarily? History says, unlikely. In 2006, after Hamas won Palestinian legislative elections, Israel and Egypt imposed a blockade on Gaza. Since then, 3 major wars, 2008, 2012, and 2014, failed to eliminate Hamas. After each, the group rearmed and adapted. The current war, now the deadliest of all, seems no different. Civilian casualties are mounting. Over 33,000 Palestinians are reported dead, with many more wounded. More than 70% of Gaza's buildings are damaged or destroyed. Hospitals, schools, and refugee camps lie in ruins. And yet, Hamas continues to fight. So where does this leave us? Israel claims the war is about ensuring national security, but each airstrike that misses its target and kills civilians fuels further resentment. That resentment feeds Hamas. Meanwhile, diplomatic pressure is rising. The US, Egypt, and Qatar continue pushing for a ceasefire. But Hamas is demanding full Israeli withdrawal from Gaza and a permanent end to the blockade. Israel refuses, arguing this would allow Hamas to strengthen again, which it already has. Whether Israel admits it or not, Hamas remains a formidable force. The battle may have damaged its infrastructure, but not its capacity to regenerate. Its fighters are still in the field. Its tunnels still run deep. Its leadership, though hunted, remains active. The war is far from over, and if 40,000 fighters truly stand ready again, it may just be entering its next, more dangerous phase. Stay informed, stay aware.